Hey, welcome back guys to part 5 of my Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core Reunion Platinum walkthrough. So what we're going to be doing now is a bunch of missions. We're not going to do them all now. All we want to be doing is kind of some missions which relate to side quests, related to things we want, and also to increase our Buster Sword proficiency. What I'll do, I'll list all the missions on the side of the screen in a second which you want to be doing, and they'll also be listed in the description. I'm not going to show the footage of me doing all these missions because it's a massive grind. There's 300 altogether and we do about 14% of them now. You see on the right there, that's all the missions you want to be doing now. Do them in the same order as well as I listed, and I've changed the colours off them there, just make it easier to kind of recognise which are kind of in the same tier. So for example, I've got M723, M724, M725 starting with, and then it goes on to M841, which are all blue. So you know when you're doing a certain colour, just do all them ones within that tier or whatever I've listed. Don't do any more than what I've listed there, just do them once. And along the way, you see I'm doing 9999 damage. That's what you want to be doing, because once you've done that about 50 to 100 times, I'm not sure the exact count, you unlock the damage limit break on the Buster Sword, which allows you to exceed the 9999 damage cap. And once you break that, you'll be able to do like 40,000 damage with some hits. Obviously, it depends on your attack power and the enemy. But yeah, just keep going into battle stands and doing high jump for all these fights. A bit later on, you'll get some more equipment, making it even easier to do that. And just keep doing that, and throughout this, eventually you'll reach it. But when it happens for me, I'll actually show you the prompt you'll get and then show you what happens once you broke that damage cap. But yeah, just keep doing them missions, guys. Like I say, I'm not going to show the gameplay, just do them in your own time. Make sure you get every chest on each mission as well. Yes, do every mission, grab each chest on the mission. On any encounters you get stuck in, don't try to escape, because you do so much damage now, it's going to be quicker. Just go into battle stance and do high jump. Yeah, any battles you get in, even the boss at the end of the mission, go into battle stance and do your high jump, guys. You're going to be doing your orange damage and getting 9999. Like I say, you might not get too many 9999 damage to begin with, but once you change our equipment in about 10 missions time, you'll probably hit it almost all the time. So yeah, do all the missions up to, on that list, do them all until you've done mission 851. Once you've done mission 851, we'll get some more equipment, which we can make our build even stronger. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm just going to cut ahead to mission 851. So on that list, like I say, take a screenshot if you need to, or just look at the description, do all the missions up to 851. Sorry, do 851, and then once you've done it, you should be looking like this. So once you get to mission 851, guys, you'll find this chest with a hyperist inside. This gives you plus 20 attack power, which increases your damage by quite a lot. So I'm just going to kill the boss of this mission, and then we're just going to change our build slightly, and then can crack on into the remaining missions in that list. So we're just going to fuse some materia to begin with. So we've just got Assault Twister Plus for that one. Yeah, in the text guide as well, what I'll also pin in the comments for this particular part in the missions. I've got all the chests listed there and also all the rewards. So yeah, Materia Fusion, you want to put Darkness HP plus 20% and also Steel AP plus 110%, or wherever it is, because you might have upgraded it during battles. And then that should make Darkness with AP plus 120%. So that's what you want to craft. That's it. Once you've done so, then we're going to change our equipment. So go into equipment. Now you should have Blizzard with your attack plus 2, Fire Blade with attack plus 12, Dispel, attack plus 2, High Jump, attack plus 4, Darkness now with AP plus 120%, Vital Slash, attack plus 5. And then now you've got 4 accessory slots. You want Diamond Gloves, Power Wrist, Mithril Gloves, and the Hyper Wrist. Yeah, like I say, that gives you plus 20 attack, so it's going to increase your damage by quite a big amount. Yep, so similar to that, guys, that's the build. Now, crack on with the remaining missions, guys, and I'll pick up at the end of them. And I'll just show you this damage limit break tutorial you'll get. So eventually, once you've used battle stance and you've done 9999 damage enough times, you'll get a tutorial afterwards. Buster Sword, damage limit break. So what that means is now, when you do an attack, you can actually exceed that damage cap 9999. So you'll see now some of your attacks will do like 20,000 damage, 40,000 damage. Obviously, it all depends on your build and the enemy type. But yeah, you'll do crazy damage now. I'll just show you how much damage I'm doing. But this will get even better later. Normally you need endgame accessories in order to break that. But if you know how the Buster Sword works, you can do it a lot earlier. So we're just getting a random battle. Yeah, you'll probably see one trigger in a second. And just keep an eye on how much damage I'm doing. Yep, and then just carry on finishing the mission, guys. Yeah, it can be a bit of a nuisance finding these chests sometimes. Yeah, look at this damage. Watch this bad boy. Look at that, 32,000. Yep, just make sure you always attack in battle stance. You know when you're in battle stance because the damage will be orange. So yep, I'll leave you to it, guys. Finish your remaining missions and we'll pick up once you've done the last one I listed. Okay, so that's the last one, mission 824, that we're doing for the time being, of course. Yeah, we're pretty much going to kill all enemies instantly. So yeah, don't escape for battles no more. I mean, try to avoid battles by keeping to the side of the levels. But obviously, if you do get caught in a battle, just go into battle stance, high jump. Enemy's dead. It's going to be quicker than running away. Right, so just make a save, just in case the game crashes. You don't want to lose all that progress. Right, you're going to make your way across here. Like I say, I'm going to kill any enemies which are going to be daft enough to try to engage me in battle. Yes, a chest there on the right. That's got 5,000 gil inside. Remember, you should have also looted all the chests in those missions we've just done, so I hope you did. Right, after the cutscene, now you want to take out all these enemies. A few waves will spawn. Obviously, they're not really going to hold you back at all. Just keep going in battle stance and using your high jump. There is a missed trophy in this chapter, which if you don't know about it, it can be quite easy to mess it up, which I did my first time. Yeah, we're going to get chapter 7 done in this video as well. We'll do a few more missions in chapter 7, and then we're probably not going to do any more until the mission grind in chapter 10. Yeah, we'll be going straight from this video all the way to chapter 10, and then we'll start a mission grind, probably doing like 250 at once or what, something like that. So yeah, loot these 2 chests. Yep, that first one I looted just after that little encounter had high potion, and then the second one had bronze armlet in. Then enter that door, guys, and kill this enemy who greets you at the top, the G-Blader. Yeah, once you killed him, carry on along the path. We are now in Lower Junon level 6. Yes, a chest there, guys, with a drain materia inside it. Yep, carry on. There'll be another little cutscene, and G-Blader will try again to defeat you. But you're just going to jump from the sky and do a massive slash on him as you land. Right, once you killed him for a second time, continue along the path. There'll be a little cutscene. And now we're going to kill G-Blader for a third time. Just like normal battle stance, high jump. It's nice it can get so overpowered in this game though, for a change. Yeah, loot this chest and you'll get Chocobo armlets. I mean, like crazy overpowered. It's not like you're a little bit overpowered, you're like way over the top. Yeah, press that terminal in the corner and G-Blade will try one more time to get the best of you. We're going to knock him out one more time, send him to A&E again. His hospital bill is going to cost a lot. Right, you're going to come this door next. Got a little boss fight. You've got 5 of these support machines, what's it for? 4 or 5. And you're going to take out the general's tank. You still are a bit of a glass cannon though, by the way. So yeah, you can die pretty quick. But when you're in battle stance, you do kind of block about 80% damage. So as long as you're in battle stance, you shouldn't die. Just try not to get hit outside of battle stance. Just straight away go into battle stance, high jump, and you should be able to kill most enemies without too much trouble. So you just want to save your game here, because this trophy coming up, if you mess it up, the game, I think the game saves like directly after it. So if you mess it up, you're in trouble. You'd have to load an earlier save, an autosave will not work. I think I remember that correctly. But yeah, once you come through here, you've got to prevent all the enemies from breaching the defense of the perimeter. And you see they're heading along that path. No, they're not following the arrows on the floor, they're actually heading towards that far door. If you let them get too close to that door, the enemies will disappear and you'll mess up this trophy. You've got to kill every enemy basically before they get through the... Just before that door there's like a invisible purple wall. You know, like when you try to escape from an arena, it's got like a purple wall around it, which you can just see like at the bottom. You see like purple flame around the bottom of the wall. That's what's at the far end there. So you pretty much want to be close to that and keep spinning the camera around, because once you've killed like one batch, which have spawned in, and you can actually physically see them when you're not in battle, a bunch more will spawn in, and you do not want them to spawn between you and the perimeter, because you might not see them and they might get through without you even realising. So yeah, just make sure you always turn the camera around, guys, and make sure none of them actually spawn behind you. This is why I keep kind of running back. You see it there, the little purple barrier. So yeah, 4 more of these have spawned now, and once you've killed all these 4, which you can physically see, I think 3 more of the cutter type enemies spawn. And all you do is just run into them to trigger the battles. Yeah, like so. There'll be 30 altogether. 45,000 damage. It's nice that you can just break the damage cap so early. I mean, there shouldn't really be a damage cap, should there? But obviously in Rebirth you have to wait to get Genji gloves, and I don't even think you can break the damage cap in Remake, can you? I don't think you can. But hopefully they'll let us break it in the 3rd remake. Hopefully. It's nice just seeing crazy numbers.
Here we go.
Right, so the final wave should appear like this. 3 of them cutter type enemies. Yeah, crazy source. Yeah, these guys. So you take these out and then that should be it. Like I say, there'll be 30 in total. And then once you've done this, we need to do like a little sub-event, otherwise you'll miss a male. And all the males, you probably know you have to get to all the males for a trophy. As long as you've been following me correctly and haven't kind of deviated from any of the steps I did, you should pop all the males without trouble. So the final one, I'm on 27 defeated, so this one should have 3 enemies inside. And that is it, 52,000. Just got to make sure they're dead. Yeah, I mean, with him I only did 9,000 damage. It depends, like I say, on the defense of the enemy. So yeah, you'll be finished. 30 enemies killed, none managed to break the perimeter. You'll get that badge up plus ×1, and that trophy, immovable object. Right, once you've done that, obviously reload your save if you messed it up. Interrupt this elevator gate down here, and there'll be like an optional cutscene. Yeah, like I say, you need this optional cutscene. So interrupt with that. I'm going to skip it in a second once you get a chance. Yeah, you'll move to the next floor, where there'll be a few chests. Yeah, this cutscene, you need to experience this cutscene. So while up here, we're going to loot these 3 chests. You'll find Somar ×2, Ether ×2, and X Potion ×5. Right, then we're going to head back through the gates. Yes, to head back to level 6. And then we're pretty much going to finish the chapter. You've got a little boss fight coming up, but it goes down very fast. Prototype Guard Scorpion. Yeah, back here, just make your way to the end. Yeah, that's that male we're wanting from Sisney. You have to do that little sub-event, see that little cutscene in order for that male to trigger. Yeah, so head on through here. You'll find yourself on the airport. Safe point there, head into the elevator and it'll trigger the boss fight. Yeah, so this will be Prototype Guard Scorpion.
Taking you down a peg.
He'll die mega fast. Look at this. I mean, they have quite a lot of HP. He must have had like 60,000 HP. But because we broke that damage cap, we can kill him really quickly. And he'll drop the vital / materia once you killed him, another one. And that's chapter 6 done, guys. So we'll get chapter 7 done. We're going to do a few more missions to begin with. And we're actually going to change our build very slightly after the first 2. Yep, so make a save because it's a new chapter. And you'll get that trophy. Did Genesis really die? Yep, so since you spawn in, guys, we're going to do a few missions, like I was saying. Change our build and then do a few more and they'll crack on. There's loads of optional things we need to do here related to trophies. And we've got a favourite mini game of them all. Squats. Yeah, this squats mini game is very awkward to do. So head over to the save point nearby and do these quests. So first do 126 and 714 and I'm going to change our build. So you do 126 and 714 first, guys, and I'll just edit that bit out. And then once you've done them two, you should have done 15% of the missions at this point, and should have gained attack macro stones times 30 as rewards. So with them, we're just going to do something with the fusion and our equipment. So come into the Materia Fusion tab. You want to combine Blizzard, attack +2 if you have it. I mean minus Massad, just use that one with attack +2, whatever level it's going to be. It should have been one you've had equipped up to this point, so it might be leveled up. Yeah, you want to have that, the Blizzard with attack +2, and the Fire Blade with attack +12. And you want to fuse them into a Thundara Blade. If it's mastered, you might get Thundergar Blade, like me, Thundergar. But if it's not mastered, you might get Thunderer. Either is fine. You just want to craft one of them, which has got attack +13 in the resulting refusion, which you want. That's it. And then you want to combine the Assault Twister Assault Twister, yeah, just a normal one, with Assault Twister plus with attack +1 on it. So you want to combine them two. And then you also want to put, for the item, you want attack macro stone times 30. Yeah, like so. And that should craft Assault Twister plus with attack +8. That's it. And then come to our equipment, just make sure we've got all the right things equipped. So put that Thundergar Blade or Thundara Blade you just crafted. And then you want Assault Twister plus with the attack +8. Then obviously Dispel with attack +2. High Jump with whatever you've got that at. The Darkness and the Vital Slash. And obviously accessories with Diamond Gloves, Power Wrist, Mythical Gloves and Hyper Wrist. Right, so now carry on with the remainder of the missions, guys. You've got 4 more to do and then we'll pick it up and carry on with the story. Yep, so I've just finished them all, guys, all their missions now. So I've just finished mission 826 and you should have as well. So carry on with the story now. So you want to leave the church via the south exit. Yep, just over here. Right, so once you get control back outside, just skip the cutscenes.
Activating combat mode.
How about this?
Yeah, just get rid of these enemies to begin with. We'll be doing a sniper section with some of them later. Which isn't too bad, actually. Yeah, the worst minigame's probably in this video, the squats. So head over here, avoid the first one and pick up the second. So avoid the first yellow shiny and interrupt the second on the left and say, yes, I should. So you'll pick it up, like I say, avoid the first one and pick up the second. You'll get that item, used tools, ×1. Right, little boy will come over, Bruno, say hello. And they carry on through the west exit. And they're going to head south into the market. We're going to be doing a lot of going back and forth between Sector 8 and the Sector 5 slums in order to get all these side quests done. We actually reach a point of no return near this bit. You basically can't come back to Sector 5. So come and interrupt these planks just in the southwest corner here and choose to take it.
Hey, you. Someone.
Yep, and then you want to choose the option 7th Heaven Paradise in Sector 7. Yeah, so choose that option, guys. 7th Heaven Paradise in Sector 7. That's it. And once you've done so, you should get nice rewards. Yeah, the old lumber. So once you've got that reward, the old lumber, Bruno will come and say hello again. Yeah, then go out the south exit to the train station, Sector 1 station. And then take the southern exit again to reach the Sector 8 fountain area. Right, once here, you're going to head over to the southwest street, and you're going to talk to the Genesis fan with blonde hair, and you're going to choose to merge with a rich fan club. So yeah, come talk to this Genesis fan with blonde hair.
Our fan, but son person.
And middle option, merge with a rich fan club. Yeah, once you've done so, then talk to the boy
Do you know?
just a bit further down the street. The boy running around. And he'll tell you that his mom's gone missing. Yeah, talk to this boy down here. That's it. All you need to do, just talk to him and get through this dialogue. That's it. And then going to head north into Loveless Avenue. Yeah, everybody's really unhappy in this area. Yeah, so you're going to talk to the captain on the right, to the east. And now that you've done his mission, he's going to give the craftsman monthly, which you need to craft the flower wagon later. Yep, you get that craftsman monthly. Right, once you got it, head north and talk to a woman in the alley, the blonde Genesis fan. She'll be orange, but once you've spoken to her, her prompt will turn blue, like so. And then talk to this man beside the car to the west. He'll give you the worn tyres. Yep, and we're just going to put them in our pocket. Yep, he'll give you the worn tyres. He gave you one worn tyre. Yeah, a few cutscenes, and now go back to the fountain area. And we're going to go west into the Shimmer building. Yeah, the squats mini game took me a long time to kind of master. I hope the tips are going to help you do it a bit quicker. I guess we will see. Right, once in the Shimmer building, head upstairs to the next floor and run to the fire elevators, just a few steps away, and about so, and then run away from them, and you should see an NPC come out. There she is. Go and talk with her, the employee, and just exhaust the dialogue. Just keep chatting and you'll expose Wutai spy number 3. We'll get the trophy for that mission, by the way, in this video. Yeah, so that's it. Just keep talking to him to expose spy number 3 and unlock mission 433. You resume control at the bottom near the entrance, exit the building, and then come outside and head up the eastern steps and talk to the woman, talking to the guy at the top. Keep chatting to her to expose Wutai spy number 4. Yep, and unlock mission 434. You probably noticed by now that we keep backtracking a bit in regards to this Wutai spies. It's because you can't actually, you can only talk to the next one that the game wants you to. You can't kind of skip from Wutai spy 1 to Wutai spy 6. You have to kind of expose them all in order, unfortunately. So yeah, talk with him, that woman, to expose her as Wutai spy number 4. Once you've done so, head back up the steps because it spawns you down the bottom once cutscenes has finished, and head to the platform. Yep, and then carry on forwards and talk to this woman on the right. This is the mom that the kid was looking for. Talk with her and choose the middle option. A mother without honour is nothing but a monster. Yes, choose that middle option. That's it. Once you've done so, and she's kind of just teleported away, head into the market. Now we're heading all the way back to the church entrance, and we're going to get that other shiny object which we avoided earlier. No, wrong way. Yeah, I was going for a little play on the swings, but I have to save it for later. I'll do that in my own time, don't worry. Go and play, have a little play in the park. Yeah, so grab this shiny object now, and you should learn how to build a wagon. Yeah, there is how to build a wagon ×1. Yeah, it's a limited series, that book. Right, enter the church next, approach Aerith, and you'll craft the flower wagon. You only have to craft one of these to progress the story, but you need to craft every flower wagon type in order to obtain a trophy, which you're going to have to do. So yeah, you'll craft that, go through a few cutscenes, and then you'll be back on the soldier floor. Now this is very important in a second.
It looks
Yeah, so this option, which you get afterwards, you want to choose I have to be away from Aerith. Yeah, like I say, get through his cutscenes. Yeah, so choose I have to be away from Aerith, the top option. Yeah, explain to him why he's sad. it's good to talk.
Right.
Yeah, so tell him.
You must really be in love, Zach. Hey, you still have time, right?
That's it. Afterwards, interrupt the elevator and we'll go up to the exhibit room. Yep, and go left and talk to the guy in the northeast corner, the researcher. And that will unlock mission 216. Right, once you've unlocked it, go and talk to the employee looking at the rocket ship. And keep chatting to expose him as Wutai spy number 5. And unlock mission 435. And then go through any of the south exits to get back to the entrance, guys. Right, about to pop a trophy. Yep, talk to the person on the left behind the reception desk, the woman on the left, and yep, you'll get a trophy. Fan club aficionado, joined every fan club. So yeah, talk with her and that should pop that trophy. If it doesn't pop, you've messed something up somewhere, so I hope you haven't. I hope it pops for you. Yeah, come and talk to these two next and you'll unlock mission 621. Yeah, talk to the city planning executive talking to a secretary to unlock mission 621. Leave the building afterwards and then go and talk to a blonde Genesis fan again. Now you're going to unlock another trophy in a second. Yes, talk to her again and then talk to the Angel fan over here. Yeah, to the south, and you'll unlock that trophy, guys. Fan club savior helped every fan club continue their activities. Right, next up, we're going to head all the way back to the Sector 5 slums. Yeah, now we're going to head to the park area. We're about to expose the final Wutai spy. Yeah, so you want to go right into the park. Yeah, you want to talk to the little boy with a cap on his head. He's got a camouflage cap on. Yeah, so talk with him. Just keep exhausting this dialogue to expose him as the final spy. And that should unlock the trophy Wutai's Nemesis. Caught all the Wutai spies that had infiltrated Midgar. And you'll also get the walnut wood. Right, once you've done them, you want to head back to the church, and now we're going to craft the flower wagon with Aerith. I think that's all we were waiting for, was it? Yeah, all these little materials we'll get, and you need them to craft the wagons. Yeah, like I say, you don't have to craft every wagon to progress story, but you do for a trophy. There's a cool wagon and a cute wagon as well. But the one you have to craft is just a basic flower wagon, I think. So yeah, back into the church, approach Aerith, and there'll be some cutscenes. Now, after this cutscene, there's going to be a very important dialogue choice, because if you carry on with the story after this cutscene, you will not be able to come back to the Sector 8 and Sector 5. This is basically it, so you've got to make sure you've done everything before you head on forward. So yeah, once you spawn back in the soldier floor, you want to choose, yes, wait, I need a little more time. Yeah, very important, choose to wait, I need a little more time. Yep, so we're going to build a flower wagon again. So now you can head over to the northeast training room. Now time to do the squats. Yeah, this is quite annoying. So yeah, talk to researcher ahead. And yep, you need to beat all 4 opponents. You can actually keep playing the game, but all you got to do is beat all 4 opponents. Yeah, choose let me at it. So once you beat one, just choose to go again. And each one will get harder to beat. And pretty much to beat the final one, you almost have to do it without mistakes. So try get used to doing this. What I'm going to try and do, I'll show you the first one, I'm going to speed it up a bit. So you have to press triangle, and if you've got vibration on the controller, it can make it easier to know where the window is to press a button. Yeah, because when the controller vibrates, that's when you can press a button and it'll work. I normally press it when Zach's hands swing downwards and touch his feet. So when I swing downwards, I try to press it just as his hands are about to touch the back of his feet. And that timing kind of works for everything. When you have that small animation of him speeding up, you don't have to press it at that point. Yeah, so just be careful, because sometimes that can actually ruin your rhythm. I don't know why I've put that in there. Yeah, it ruins your rhythm a little bit, and it only happens 3 times, and you're like always at the same speed. So yeah, press triangle when his hand wing stand touches his boots. That kind of works for me. Maybe something else will work for you, but that works for me. I mean, you can try to press it when his hands swing back, or when he starts to swing his arms, or when his squat is at the bottom point, or you can try and line part of his head up with a little dot on the like that. But that works well for me. Press the button when his arms swing down and touch the back of his shoes. So that's the first one beaten. Like I say, they will all get harder. The first one will normally do about 22. The second one will normally do about 36. The third will do about 42. But the fourth one will do about 53 squats. And the maximum you can get is 68, and that's if you have no mistakes. I think you can get 1 mistake on the final one, but if you get any more than 1, you won't make it. So I'm just going to skip these next one. I'll speed it up, guys, and then I'll show you myself beating the final guy. Yeah, so I've just kind of skipped ahead there, guys. This is the final opponent you'll beat, the Soldier 2nd class. And I think I get 1 mistake, but I still beat him. So I know you get 68 if you don't make any mistakes at all. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's my first mistake. So you can make 1 mistake and still beat him. But if you make any more, no chance. Because this guy, almost perfect, he's just not very fast. So yeah, I'm pressing the button as my hands touch the back of my feet. So bang, 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 bang. That's kind of the timing. Like I say, it takes a bit of practice, but hopefully that tip is going to be helpful for you. Press triangle as your hands hit the back of your feet. Obviously, as you speed up, it gets harder, but just try to time it so you're pressing it as your hands are hitting the back of your feet. You see by the vibration, as you speed up, the vibration comes smaller and smaller, making the window even smaller for when you compress it. That normally works for me. So yeah, once you've beaten all 4 opponents, yep, you'll get that trophy, guys, Shinra Squats Champion. Also, beating them all, you got a bunch of rewards. Yeah, choose no thanks afterwards. You do not want to play again. You'll get Shinra Lunch Cart Specs, you get Shinra Ceramic, Shinra Treads, and the Shinra Soldier. So once you're done, head outside, and now you're going to go into the Materia Room. Now, you're going to give this guy all the rewards. We spoke to this guy much earlier in the guide, and he gave you a mission, and he wanted you to do a bunch of missions for him. Basically, grab all the macro stones, and you're going to chat to him, hand him every single macro stone. You get quite a few rewards. You get an Shuna Materia, Poison Materia, Silence, Silence Blade, Gravity, and Regen. You'll give him the SPR macro stone, the VIT macro stone, the MAG macro stone, HP, the ATK, and the LCK.
Thanks to you.
Yeah, obviously that's the abbreviation, but they're all the macro stones you'll give him. You'll get a trophy as well, Master Macro Stone Miner.
Heck.
Yep, and then we're almost done. All we've got to do now is make a few trips to the church to craft the final few flower wagons. Yeah, but that squat minigame, I think that's the worst one. I mean, it's probably worse than that materia collector minigame. There's still a few more minigames to come, but nowhere near as bad as what we've done so far. There's a kind of sniping minigame where you have to snipe some enemies, but that's not too bad if you make it easier by just taking a bit of time to farm some enemies. And there's another one later where there's some treasure chests falling down a waterfall, but it's not too bad if you stand in a very specific place, which I'll be showing you when we get to it. So yeah, get a trophy, guys, Master Macro Stone Miner. So once you've done all that, you're going to head outside. Like I say, to get all the rewards you have to complete missions, which he gave you when you spoke to him much earlier. So yeah, now you're going to head into the briefing room. We're going to do one mission. Yeah, this mission is one which the researcher in the exhibit room gave us earlier. We have to just do that mission in order to complete his quest. Yeah, so the mission you want to do is mission 216. Truth in the Wasteland. So I'll just do that one with you, why not? I mean, I've not done a mission with you for quite a while. Yeah, so the chest for this one is actually behind you. I have to come all the way back in a second. Yeah, so the first chest, like I say, it's behind you. It's got 4 slots inside. Yeah, I really don't think we're going to be doing much more missions. If you look at the text guide, by the way, I've kind of finished the text guide all up to the grinding. So if you want to look ahead, you can do. Yeah, the text guide is done all the way up to chapter 10, where you start the grinding. And yeah, I do not think we do any more missions until we get to the grinding. I think this is the final one.
Activating
And
combat mode.
yeah, no more. This is final mission, guys, until we get to the grinding. And then when we get to grinding, we're pretty much going to do every single mission all at once. Like I say, what I'm doing here, I'm just getting these 2 chests. And the other one was actually, like I say, it's back near where you spawn, it's behind you.
Activating combat mode.
Here we go. This'll do.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
You probably notice your proficiency going up for the battle stands. Every time you kill an enemy while in battle stands, your proficiency goes up with the Buster Sword about, I think it's like 0.03% or something. But as you kind of increase that, your Buster Sword will kind of gain more damage at certain levels and gain kind of other stuff, other properties. But we're not really going to be farming that at all. What you really want from Buster Sword is this damage cap, and we've already broken that. Right, so we're finally almost done this mission. Right, let's go and beat the boss, and then crack on with the side quests, guys, and then we'll finish the video. And we'll begin the next one on chapter 8, I believe. Yeah, chapter 8. Yeah, we've done what, 15% at the side quests. So yeah, we've got 85% left. Not many to go. I think, yeah, there's like 300 or so in total. But one of the worst grinds is DMV, because it's all kind of about luck. But luckily with that one you can do AFK, leave your system offline. Leave your system on, but you don't have to be playing it. You can just leave it on in the background, kind of when you're sleeping or whatever. And just leave that random stuff happen. So yeah, once you complete that mission, you're going to come in here and talk to the guy in the back, and he'll give you the premium tyres. We need that to craft the Flower Wagon. Now you're going to head back to the elevator, and you're going to take it to the exhibit room. You'll talk to the researcher on the left. Yep, and because you just completed that quest for him, he's going to give you the mithril tools. Yeah, there you go, talk to the researcher. And now head out the south exit, and they're going to leave the building. Now we're heading all the way back to the church, guys, and we're going to talk to Aerith. Yep, and then that's it. We're going to talk to Aerith, craft the final 2 wagons, and then come all the way back, and that's it, we're done. You unfortunately can't like fast travel, you just have to make your way there on foot. Yeah, because it'd be nice if we could just walk to the church now and then walk back to the Shimmer building. Can't even use your train. You just have to run back there on foot. Yeah, but that's it. We've got quite a big chunk there. I mean, it's probably taking you a lot longer than missions. Especially getting all the chests. Getting the chests takes quite a bit of time. I mean, I did think about showing you where the chests are. You know, to give you like an optimal path from where you start the mission to getting all the chests and then reaching the boss. But it's not really too bad. I thought I'd just leave you to it. Because there's 300 missions in total. It's going to be a bit of a nuisance for me to show you the optimal path to get every single chest. We won't use all the items we've got in the chest, but it's just going to be helpful having them on hand, you know, should we need them. Because we'll need quite a lot of money later, and all these things we're collecting, we'll probably sell most of it in order to get gil. Yeah, so talk to Aerith. You craft the next Flower Wagon. There's 2 more we're going to craft. One of them you craft with all the shimmer parts, and I think the other you craft with some other bits and bobs. Yeah, like with this. So craft that one. Yeah, first one you craft should be the cute Flower Wagon. You spawn back at the start of the church. Just going to head back over to Aerith, guys, and craft the final one, and I'll also pop a trophy. Yeah, I think this one we use the shimmer parts, which we got from a squat minigame. Yeah, there you go. And skip that or watch it, it's up to you. And you'll pop the trophy, guys. Midgar full of flowers. That's it. Constructed every Flower Wagon type. So all we need to do now is head back to the Shimmer building and tell the soldier we're ready to crack on. Yeah, like I say, this is kind of like one of the points of no return. Once you do this, you can't come back here, so make sure you've done everything that you need to. In regards to the shops, we'll be unlocking all of this pretty much when we do the mission grinding at the end. I know you can unlock the shops. I mean, some of the missions you could do now to unlock some of the shops, but we're not going to be buying anything, so there's not really any point. The shops which we want, we have already unlocked. There is one shop you unlock, because you have to unlock it from a chest, which is highly missable. That's probably the only one. The rest will come from missions, and obviously them ones we've got already. So yeah, back to Shimmer building. We just head upstairs, head over to the elevator, and take it to the soldier floor. And you'll talk to the guy in front, guys, and tell him we're ready to finish the chapter. No boss fight at the end of this. You just tell him you're ready to go. A few cutscenes, and the next chapter begins. So yep, soldier floor. Yep, talk to this punk. Tell him I have no regrets. Like I say, make sure you've done everything you need to. You can still do missions, by the way, later on. Don't worry, you can still do missions. Yeah, you just can't obviously do anything in Sector 8 or Sector 5. Missions you can do from save point, of course. You can do them whenever. So yep, that's it. Chapter 7 done, guys. Obviously, make a save game in a new slot. You'll put that trophy. I may abandon Shimra. Well, we have actually abandoned Shimra now. There's no going back at this point. So that's it, guys. Chapter 7 done, and quite a bit we've got out of the way there. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in Chapter 8.